to the entertainer, Talking Sports.
What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the potential coaching prospect in Ron Rivera. I am a huge fan of Ron Rivera. I've been on record of saying that. I would love it if he came to the New York Giants. I'm also on record of saying that I would be scared to get rid of Pat Shurmur because of the prospect of coming to the New York Giants. If you were to fire Pat Shurmur, which I think is going to happen, I've accepted that at this point. What do you have to offer? Yes, you have some cap space, but at the end of the day, the Giants have won 10 games in their last 3 years. And Ron Rivera came out with a very telling quote about what he will be looking for as a head coach. And I think it's going to be very hard for the Giants to find guys with resumes like a Ron Rivera, even like a Mike McCarthy, guys with history of winning to come into this situation. Yes, what can we sell them on? We have a strong running back in Saquon Barkley. We have a quarterback who showed that he has some talent in his rookie year. Maybe you could build off of that. We have cap space, and we potentially could bring in Chase Young if we finish with the second overall pick. That's what we have to sell. But when you look out at the other teams, and who I think Ron Rivera may be talking about in this quote, and I'm very scared, the Dallas Cowboys, if they fire Jason Garrett, offer a much better opportunity to win initially than the New York Giants ever would. Even the Atlanta Falcons probably do. The Cleveland Browns probably do. I expect them to move on from Freddie Kitchens, which is why I don't expect the Giants to be the most attractive landing spot. And it's why I said 3 or 4 weeks ago that firing Shurmur this year may not be the best idea. Because if you can improve the team next year, you bring in a Chase Young, Daniel Jones gets a little bit better, then the Giants become a more attractive coaching option. At the end of the day, would you rather be stuck with Pat for 1 more year or bring in a guy like Garrett and be stuck with him for 3? That's what you have to ask yourself. But I've already accepted the fact that we are moving on from Pat. He sucks. He's not a good head coach. And we need to get somebody in here that the youth can grow behind. But all I'm saying in this video is don't expect Ron Rivera from these quotes. And it's going to be hard, like I said, to get a top-tier head coaching prospect to come in here. I would love Matt Rule. We'll have to see how that plays out. But he said that he has no plans of leaving Baylor. Of course, college coaches have said that in the past, and they go back on their word. But here is the quote from Ron Rivera that really makes me believe he will not be coming here. To me, it would be an opportunity to coach a team that has the potential to win, Rivera said. There's a lot of reclamation programs that will probably be in play. There's also a lot of teams, I think, that they're a good draft away, a couple of free agents away from being a really, really good team. And when he says really, really good team, I think he means Super Bowl contender. I don't think he means a team that's a fringe playoff team. That's what I want. Because when I come back, I want to come back to win. I'm not taking a job to take a job. I'm taking a job because I believe we have a chance to win football games. And that's what I want. Well, Ron Rivera, that's what he's been his entire career. He's 13 games over 500. Yes, he's had some bad seasons. But last year, people forget, the Carolina Panthers were 6-2 before Cam Newton went down. Ron Rivera's proven he's a winner, and he's going to want to go into a situation where he thinks he can win right away. And I don't blame him. He has the resume to do so, and the Giants don't. They do not have the resume to show him that. At the end of the day, we got to take our Giants hats off and be honest with ourselves. This team has won 10 games in the last 3 years. We've been the worst team in football over that span. It's going to be hard to bring in a guy like a Ron Rivera. I don't expect it. There's going to be a lot of teams probably calling for his services. And like I said, it's going to be hard to get any coach with any kind of resume in here. The same reason we ended up with Pat Shurmur is probably the same reason we will not be able to get a coach like a Ron Rivera. Teams don't want coaches that are good, that are proven commodities, do not want to go into a situation that is a reclamation project. Like he said, he doesn't want to go into a situation where it's a fixer-upper. He don't want to do that, like what Matt Rule had to do in college. He wants to go into a situation like the Dallas Cowboys, where they have an established foundation and they just need good head coaching to put them over the top. That's what he wants. Now, will Jerry Jones get in the way? Maybe. And will he sit out and maybe hope for a better opportunity? Possibly. But from the quotes that I read there, when you take a look at the landscape of the NFL, there's probably going to be 5, 6, 7 head coaching opportunities, vacancies. The Cowboys, I think, will be one of them. I think Jason Garrett will move on. I think the Browns will be another. And based off of that, if I'm a head coach looking to win year one, those are the 2 spots I would look at if the Browns move on from Freddie Kitchens. because both of those teams have a world of talent already in place on both sides of the football. So if I'm Ron Rivera and I want to win right away, that's what I'm looking for. And from what he said in that quote, when you go back and look at it, read it one more time, to me it would be an opportunity to coach a team that has the potential to win. There's a lot of reclamation programs. I mean, the Giants, if we're being honest with ourselves, yes, we have some factors that may attract coaches, but right now we're the definition of a reclamation project. We're trying to get back on our feet. The Cowboys have had sustained success over the last 4 years. Sounds to me like Rivera would be more interested in the Cowboys job than the Giants. I hope I'm wrong. But, that's my take. So, like I said, there's going to be tons of candidates out there, but don't expect the Giants to get their first choice if they do move on from Pat Shurmur, which, of course, we all expect. Expect them to end up with their third or fourth choice like they did when they got Pat. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.